Hello, good evening, Madhuri ma'am. You are asked me to explain food chain. This food chain topic is there in high school as well as lower classes also. Here, what do you mean by food chain? The definition is nothing but the food chain shows that how to get energy, how the energy passes from one organism to another organism. Energy in the form where we are getting energy through food. Okay, and if you eat the food, it converts energy. That energy will pass from one organism to another organism. Means organisms are depending food for another organisms is called as a food chain. Actually, living organisms or living components are two types. One is biotic component, another one is abiotic components. Bio means life. Okay, and here biotic, okay, means living organisms. Okay, and they are nothing but flora and fauna. Flora, you all know, plants. Fauna is nothing but animals. Okay, and they both explaining about where in biotic components. And abiotic components are nothing but which they don't have life, it is present in nature. It is called as the abiotic components, like land, air, water are the examples. If you see in lower class, you see the producers, herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. I hope you know this. Only grass and plants are called producers, and plant eating animals are called this. Flesh eating animals are called this, and omnivores, both plant and flesh eating animals are called as a omnivorous. Okay, if you see this producers and a grass, okay, this grass is eating, okay, eating by whom? Grasshopper eating grass, okay, depending food on grass. Here frog is depending food on grasshopper, and snake is depending food on frog, and hawk is depending food on snake. Means one organism, they're depending food from another organism in the form in like a chain wise. It is called as a food chain. So many examples are there. You can ask the children to create their own food chains also, no problem. Okay, ask them to prepare these food chains by own, and by using pictures also. By using pictures also we can prepare these food chains. Here see, the rabbit is eating grass, fox is eating by this rabbit, and wolf is eating frog. Means one organism is depending food on another organism. It is called as a food chain. Goat is eating this grass. Okay, the grass is eaten by goat. Goat is eaten by man, like that. This is also one of the food chain. Okay, I hope you understood this page. Food chain is nothing but the organism depending food on another organism is called food chain. And in nature, two components are there, two living components, biotic and abiotic. Biotic means which they have life, it is called biotic. Abiotic means which don't have life, they are called as abiotic components. And producers, herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, you all I hope you understood this. By using this, we can prepare this food chain. Okay, this is the food chain explanation. If you see here, producers, how the producers preparing their producers means plants preparing food by using sunlight. By using this energy, sunlight energy, they are preparing their own food. The process is called as a photosynthesis process. And primary consumers, which they are eating, they are depending food on producers, is called as a primary consumers. Secondary consumers, their food depending upon primary consumers is called as a secondary consumers. Tertiary consumers, they are depending upon secondary consumers is called as a tertiary consumers. Next, last are top carnivores, which are the last one. We can go with the top carnivores. I hope you know producers, carnivores and decomposers. Three things are there. Producers is nothing but they preparing own food is called as the producers. Consumers, which are depending food on producers, is called as the consumers. And decomposers are nothing but they are cleaning environment, like fungi, that is algae, they are cleaning environment. Okay, that is nothing but decomposers, decomposing, and they are cleaning environment. And here the waste, what is the waste we are throwing out, they're decomposing and they are free from this particular waste. They are making to clean environment. That is these three things. And primary consumer, tertiary consumer, territory consumer, and which is the last one, that is called as a top carnivorous. Okay, this is the explanation for high school section. Here only one chain, that is nothing but food chain. One chain explanation is called as a food chain. If you see only one line, this is the one food chain, second one is the second food chain, third food chain. Only one line explanation is called as a food chain. Okay, if you see here, more than one chain, one food chain, more than one food chain, it is called as a food web. Okay, here if you see that only one chain, it is called as a food chain. More than one chain is called as a food web. I hope you understood. If you have any doubts, you can ask me later. First watch this video. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Thank you.